Good morning, guys. Getting a bit of a late start to the video this morning. Not late, I mean it's like 9:20. I'm on my way into the office. I would have started earlier, but yeah, my alarm went off and I didn't wake up, so I'm running a little bit late this morning. But I have an excuse. At 4 o'clock in the morning, the dog had a complete freak out. She'd had an accident, and it was, let's just put it this way, it was not pretty, and I was not awake. So that's not a good combination there. But nevertheless, I have made it up. I am on my way into the office. Need to be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed this morning. We're going to be going over next year's health insurance benefits and everything today. So I have to know what's going on, and I have to be able to understand it so that I can take it over and show it to Christina, make sure that everything works. Well, that was super duper fun times. Went in this morning and had my morning meetings as per usual. Talked with my boss for a bit and basically got the you need to go to these people's office and talk to these people and get these things done. So went ahead, took care of as much of that as I possibly could. Really hard to nail down people in person at an office like this, where everybody is kind of given free rein to work from home if they want to, and everybody is kind of really busy all the time. But I did manage to nail down the guy that I needed to have a meeting with, and said, you know, I asked for something 2 weeks ago at this point. You want to get back together and talk about this and go over what needs to be done? And he laid out like 14 other things that needed to happen, and well, we're working on it, we can't find this, we're looking for that. Okay, let me know if there's anything that you need from me. I'll make myself available. We'll make this happen. Cool stuff. And the other good thing is, this morning we had, actually I guess all throughout the day, they're having all sorts of meetings at work about our health insurance. They made some major, massive, sweeping changes to our health insurance. That was one of the big benefits to coming to work at this company when I first was told about it, and then they changed it so that it wasn't such a good plan. But apparently this coming year, it's going to go back to being really, really good. So the most expensive plan, with all the benefits and premiums they put on top of it, is going to be extremely affordable, such that we may be able to actually bring Christina onto our insurance as well. She's currently been on the state insurance. It doesn't matter. It might be a big beneficial thing for my family, so again, I'm very happy about that. For now though, I'm driving home in some nasty, nasty rain to get home to my warm office and just sort of relax and get as much work done as I can for the rest of the day, while also working on video stuff. As I mentioned, I had 2 videos went up last night. I've got one more that's waiting to go up, one more that I'm going to finish up that's going to be ready to go up hopefully today. Lots and lots of video work getting done, and I'm very happy about that. Apologies if it is loud, because this rain, I probably ought to turn this off so I can focus. Be back in a bit. And wow, I have not picked up the camera in quite a while. It is much later in the afternoon. It's like 4 o'clock now, and somebody came home.
I want to play soccer.
And as always, he wants to play soccer. So let's do that. What are you doing? Is that a dance you saw in Star Wars? You ready to watch more Star Wars tonight? Yeah.
Until Mama gets home. We're gonna make more popcorn.
You think so? You think so? You think so? Welcome home again. What you making? Chicken tacos. Woo!
And you went to Taco Bell today.
Yeah, I know. They don't know that. Shh.
You went to Taco Bell today.
I go to Taco Bell too much. Alright, it's been another day. So it's time.
Movie time!
Time to watch another Star Wars, Episode 5. Only all of them left.
I am the Father. He has foreseen this. It is your destiny.
You don't like it? Well, that didn't go quite as well as I would have hoped. Don't know if I'm even going to leave any of that in or not. When we got to the point where I don't want to... If somehow you haven't seen the Star Wars movies yet, the big reveal at the end of Episode 5, when we got to that point, I kind of expected a big reaction, but instead, because it was right in the middle of a fight scene, and, you know, he's still young, there's a lot of intensity to that scene, he didn't react well to it, so he got a little upset. He didn't get upset by the reveal, he got upset by the fight scene and the resulting everything from that, so... Oh well, we've promised him that Episode 1 will be next, and there'll be all sorts of kid-related fun to that, so That's definitely a good choice to include if your child is young and you're introducing him or her to Star Wars. Alrighty, well, I'm probably going to go ahead and wrap things up for tonight. As usual, Christina and Duncan have headed off to bed. I've been sitting here working on video-related stuff. Actually, just to sort of throw this out there, I'm working on another sponsored video. This one is for the Sensi thermostat that I mentioned previously. I'm kind of actually really loving this thing because, well, I know this was theoretically possible previously, but scheduling. It's not exactly a smart thermostat, it's just a Wi-Fi controllable thermostat, meaning if I have to go into work on a Monday morning and when I leave the house let's say I leave the house and it's 71 degrees and I get outside and it's like 40 degrees outside and I start getting really cold, when I'm on my way back home, I can say, hey, wait a minute, it wasn't really warm enough for me when I left home, so let me go ahead and bump it up to 73, so when I get home it'll be nice and warm. On the other side of that coin, like I said, it does have scheduling built into it, so I just set that up. I was sitting here, Christina went to bed and everything, and because this is only controlling the downstairs, means when she goes to bed, I'm alone with the downstairs here with the Wi-Fi thermostat. So I went ahead and set it up so that at about 10 p.m., it bumps it up to 73 degrees, and then at 1:30, about the time when I head to bed, it's going to bump it back down, so it'll cool down overnight, so when she gets up in the morning it's not going to be super hot, but then 8 o'clock or so, when I'm going to start getting up and moving about, it's going to warm right back up, it's going to stay up all day, and then, yeah, back and forth using the schedule. I think I'm going to absolutely love that. And actually, it's good timing that I'm finishing up this Sensi video. I'm going to try to finish it up tomorrow if I can, because they emailed me earlier and basically said, so how's it going? It's been a while. Unfortunately, it's been almost a month that I've had this thermostat, and I just, between going out of town and going out of the country and everything, I didn't have time to even set it up. I didn't want to set it up and then leave town for a week. I wanted to be able to set it up, test it out, leave town for a couple of days, come back, and just make sure everything was okay. And that's exactly what I've done, and so that's perfect for me. But with that, I will have one more sponsored video after that, and then I am done with them for a little while. Not to say that they're a bad thing, it's just an awful lot of pressure, an awful lot of weight on my back that I don't necessarily need. I need a little bit of time away from them. When it gets closer to Christmas, I will probably look into them again, just because the holiday season never hurts to do something like that for them. Anyway, I've said it a bunch of times now. I'm wrapping this up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the vlogs from this weekend. I'm glad you guys enjoyed seeing Duncan playing with his cousins. I'm glad that several of you seem to really enjoy Jace. Jace is the little boy that was there. Not sure when we're going to be seeing them again, unfortunately, because we're probably not going to be heading back that way until after the baby is born, just because Christina doesn't want to do a huge amount of traveling between now and then. But maybe they'll come here at some point, and if they do, I will of course make sure to rip out the camera and put them on camera. Anyway, thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow.